Welcome in everybody to our final video of using an expression mat to combine like terms and simplify algebraic expressions. Here's the deal with this. I put these kind of in scattered order. Before I write out my algebraic term, like for what's going on up here, I'm actually going to group these so that they're kind of like close together and stuff like that. Okay. It just makes it easier for me. I hope it makes it easier for you. All right, what do we got in our positive section? We've got a positive x, a negative x. We've got two negative ones and a positive one. In our opposite section, our negative section, we've got a positive x and we've got three negative ones. Okay, so let's write this. What do we see in here? We've got a positive x, we've got a negative x, we've got a negative 2, and we've got a positive 1. And then in our, again, like our video 3, we've got this group of things, items, terms, let's call them terms, right? In our opposite section here. And they're not the same. They're not the same, so we have to say, oh, look, this entire section has more than one type of term. That's why I put the parentheses over here. So we got a positive x, and we've got three negatives. Okay? If you remember from last time, all the previous videos, we take everything from our opposite section, move it to our positive section, and the only way we can do that is by doing the opposite of that. So there's our negative 3's, now become positive 3's. Positive x, now it becomes a negative x. Just so you can see it. And now, boom, we start moving things together. Okay, maybe combining like terms, okay, is one way to think of it. And then now we could start looking for zero pairs. All right, so what's going to create zero here? A positive x and a negative x. See you later. Left with a negative x. Got two negatives and two positives. Those will create a zero pair. See you later. And here's what we're left with. So we're left with a negative x plus 2. And a 1 negative x and 2 1's. Okay, should we do it? Yep, you know we should do it. Let's do everything. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can do this. There's no perfect way to do this. What I would say is the way we've been going is kind of doing the opposite of what's in this section. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, looking at this, and just say I'm going to take the opposite of x and the opposite of negative 3. So that becomes opposite of x is negative x, opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. I'm going to bring down everything above. I'm going to start looking for like terms. Since we're 4 videos in, everybody, I'm going to kind of streamline this here and just kind of move forward and just say, yo, what's going on here? I've got negative x, I got a positive x and a negative x. That's a zero pair. Those cancel. I shouldn't say cancel, but that creates 0. I've got a negative 2 plus 1, and then I've got a positive 3 all the way over here. Holy moly, what if we just rewrite those like this? Okay, how's that? And then don't forget that negative x there at the end. Negative 2 plus 1 plus 3. I know I see 4 positives here, so I could rewrite that as negative 2, 1 plus 3 is 4 minus x. Okay, and now I've got negative 2 plus 4. And you know what? If I was thinking like my number line, I could do that. I could also think of it like as 4. I got 4 positives. And I'm taking 2 away, so I know that's 2. And then that negative x really had no other like term to combine with. I've got 2 minus x. I know that doesn't look the same as what I wrote earlier, and that's fine, right? Because if we think about it, I still have 2 positives, which I could rewrite as 2 positives, and I've got a negative x, which I could put up in front as a negative x, and now they look the same. All right, thanks for being here. Take care.